This in the hole. I like to align it with the slope as much as I can. So then when we get heavy rains, the water should slope away from the plant. So I don't know if you can see that here. I have it above the soil grade as well. So we'll just mix in a little bit of my garden soil here. It's nothing special, just generic garden soil here. Then I do have a little biotone starter fertilizer as well. So I do like using that on the slope because these are pretty tough conditions up here. The soil has not really been amended and it stays very dry. So I try to help it out, the plants out, however I can. So let's get these planted. All right, so I have the first one all planted and I will show you, see if you can see this a little bit. See how the roots are up a little bit? So I did plant this about an inch above the soil grade, and I will just push up some of this extra leftover dirt to cover that on the sides, but this is definitely planted up a bit, so it should do better during the heavy rains, but there we go. All right, so the second one is in the ground. I wish I could show you me digging this out, but I don't have a tripod set up or any kind of mounting setup at this time. So for now, we're just doing this, I guess, the old-fashioned way. And I will just have to do the best I can to show you this process.
So why did I choose to plant Drops of Jupiter Oregano? Well, the chartreuse foliage will brighten the slope and contrast nicely with the surrounding darker green foliage. It flowers in summer and supports our pollinators. I shouldn't have to worry about the deer eating it. And it's also drought tolerant, which is important on this dry slope with root competition.
Okay, so I have 3 of the Drops of Jupiter Oregano planted up here at the top of my slope. Here is the third one right here. Just to give some perspective, we are pretty high up the slope right now. It likes well-drained soil and average to dry conditions. Companion plants would be sedum, red hot poker, and I'm trying to remember some of the other ones, but I am doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be comparing it with other grass-like plants. I have in between each of these that I planted, you're not going to be able to see them well right now because they just look like sticks, but I have the Amsonia string theory planted right here and right there, and just kind of dotted throughout. I will have Amsonia bloom in the spring, followed by oregano blooming in the summer through fall. So this is my first time planting this variety, so we will see how it goes, and I'm sure I will have an update for you later this season. I forgot to mention that I will come around and add a layer of compost to each of these. Seeing how the soil looks today, I think they would each benefit from a little bit of compost. So I will take care of that and call it a day.